Is there anything in life hotter than a cool girl? Well, how about one that just has a cute side to die for? Let's take a peek at some of those moments. Number 10. Bringing the icy cool to Kuudere, let's start with Rukia from everyone's favorite shonen, Bleach. What better way to start this list than with the most legendary and iconic Kuudere that's ever been? Huh? Ayanami? Who's that? Well, in any case, Rukia may have come in swinging, but this Soul Reaper is all about duty, justice, and, cute plushies? That's right. Cold Snow isn't the only thing underneath Rukia's sleeves. Just as she's a cute sight for Sorai, she herself indulges in the admiration for fluffy, stuffed animals. Just a nice change of pace for our favorite girl, even if it is in the middle of a fight. If only she showed the same bit of appreciation for Kon. Though I guess I kinda get it. Number 9.
お断りします。そこの男の下心に満ちた下びた目を見ていると身の危険を感じます。
With a ferocious glare, let's get into Yukino from my teen romantic comedy SNAFU. A trope as old as time, what better way to break the ice of a Kuudere than to show her care for a kin? Though I guess in this case it's less care and more affection. Underneath her arrogant and controlling facade is a simple soul who wants to simply stare at cats and meow along. And while this first scene definitely sets the stage, what I find funnier is that she does it again.
ユキノやば！めっちゃ似合ってる！超綺麗！どうも。それより、ここには川崎さんはいないようね。
調べたのか？
シフト表に名前がなかったわ。自宅に電話がかかって。
I guess it just goes to show how much she's warmed up to the 8-man himself to show this side of her. Iroha's still best girl, by the way.
努力の方向がぶっ飛びすぎだろ。
それでも、あなたのようにグダグダ乾いて果てるよりマシだと思うけれど、あなたのそうやって弱さを肯定してしまう部分、嫌いだわ。
Number 8.
空飛っていいね。音が綺麗。私、好きよ。
Having too much belief in the power of nudity, next up is Shiina from the pet girl of Sakurasou. A classic entry on this list, there's no shortage of cute moments with this emotionless blondie. Nevertheless, for me, nothing can ever replace the first time I saw her in all her kitty glory. No, not that type of kitty, you pervert. I'm talking the homeless type. Between zebras and cute bear women, she alone is the cute one. Alright, maybe Misaki's cute too, but Shiina is just too much.
似顔絵ってより肖像画？
共食いという言葉もあるわ。
さてはお前これ嫌がらせだろ。
Speaking of too much, what's this? Is she naked? Yep. Still love her.
寝るまで一緒にいてほしい。
Number 7.
帰らぬ。
演奏旅行で海外を回るたびに君を探していたんだ。ずっと。
どうして？
Dialing it up, here's Yin from Darker Than Black. A gritty detective anime, there's not much room for cute moments in this series. Nevertheless, Yin is a silver-haired lining in this dark and gloomy story. A Kuudere by design, she's unable to show any emotion at all. Nevertheless, she displays great loyalty and camaraderie to Hei throughout their time together. It's no surprise then that her cute moment is just this one very small scene. Within her story arc, some companions remarked on her inability to show her happiness. A cute scene on its own, as seeing Yin with an uncharacteristic smile is pretty great.
覚えてる。みんな覚えてる。私があの時飛び出さなければママは死ななかった。
キルシー、それは。
あれから消えた銀の光。
The kicker though is later, when she finally decides to stay with Hei and move on from her past for good, bookending her little journey with a smug grin.
どうした？え？
あっち。
Number 6.
あ、さちゃん、お帰りなさい。
ただいま。
Diving into the deep of things, let's take a peek at Chisa from Grand Blue Dreaming. Now, some may say she's a tsundere, but if you really think about how she's able to hold herself back from getting physical, I think she deserves the cool tag. Sure, the constant looks of disdain might be a bit too much, but good lord if it's hot. Am I right?
そんな隣で回答を見せてくれるだけでいいんだ。
So, anyway, when she isn't trying her best to be unmoved by the insanity in front of her, she's a stout lover of anything underwater. With that, she's of course very cute when the Grand Blue Dream is involved. Just kidding, obviously. My favorite cute moment is after she gets upskirted and starts getting teary-eyed with rage.
いおりのおごりなら
俺の懐事情知っててよく言えるな。ま、宝くじでも当たったら連れてきてやるよ。
The betrayal of the bros and the feeling of betrayal Chisa must have felt at that moment, it's all just way too sweet to resist. Do you know Kuuderes aren't just one note? I'm sure you've got the message already with our varying girls here. If you want to look cool to others, do consider leaving a super thanks on this video. Also, like and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. We have more in store than just this after all. Number 5.
今日からここで世話になることになった。だからあんたともクラスメイトってことになる。朝挨拶できなかったからな。
With her cutter at the ready, let's welcome Yumiko Sakaki from the fruit of Grisaia. What separates a tsundere from a Kuudere? Well, it's gotta be a mystery, and what's more mysterious than a girl who sits by the window and reads a book? Whoa, what the hell? She just pulled out a cutter. A strangely familiar sight, if I must say. Sadly for this crabby lady, Yuji is not a funny vampire boy, so the tricks of the blade won't do much against him. So what can a cool girl do in the presence of such alpha energy? Well, I guess falling for him is one thing.
よろしくね、風見くん。
In any case, it's her first real moment of confiding in him that makes my list of cutest moments. While it is sad and dramatic with the rain and all, it's a brilliant moment of a gap for the usually ironclad demeanor of this school killer.
ま、おおよその見当はついているけれど。
タッチが変わったな。
そう？
ああ、魅力的だ。
Number 4. Back to the more comedic side of things, here's Sakaki from Azumanga Daioh the animation. Posing as an everyday schoolgirl, to those uninitiated, Sakaki may seem like just another Kuudere in the room, but to those in the know, what you're witnessing when she's on screen is actually one of the most attractive existences that there ever will be. Getting back to the point though, the schoolgirl isn't entirely icy. In fact, she prefers to be cute.
すいません、持ってもらっちゃって。いや。
And also be close to cute things, like animals and Chio. I guess they're similar enough. I guess sometimes it's a bit overboard, but that's what makes her cuteness go over the edge for me. I do like a bit of freaky. Her moments with Maya though have to take the top spot, as she's simply overloaded by the cuteness, and so are we. In particular, it's when she spends a day with her that she completely drops her guard and quite literally rolls around in cuteness.
楽しかったですよ。ね、高木さん。
Number 3.
だからタキナ、力を貸して。
Keeping things running smoothly, next up is Takina from Lycoris Recoil. One part of one of my most favorite recent Yuri ships, Takina is all business when she first came around to the Lyco Rico Cafe. Literally sent over cause she had no chill. Even this cool girl with a trigger finger couldn't help but melt. I mean, just spare a second to admire Chisato here. A bundle of joy that's just blindingly bright, but enough poetics, Takina is here for something more. And that is fish. While Chisato does multiply the adorableness of this legendary scene, seeing Takina fully play along to some silliness is just a joy to behold. In fact, it makes me just want to hold her myself in one big hug. Number 2.
やった！今までで一番うまく吹けた。よかったね。
Getting a bit freaky, we have Akira Tachibana from After the Rain. One of the hidden gems shown in this list, Akira is a certified sat-by-the-window Kuudere. What makes her stand out from many others though is she's got no time for boys. Instead, she's all about that daddy energy.
吉沢君に渡しとこうか。
え、なんで吉沢？
だって吉沢君彼氏でしょ。
違います。どうしてそうなるんですか。
失礼しました。
In fact, she gets pretty weird about it sometimes. But a girl is just a girl, I guess. Man, I wish I was her daddy. Wait, that's not supposed to be recording. Editor, just cut this out, will ya? The cutest moment for me though comes pretty early, and it's one of the first real moments that Akira lets out a laugh on screen. It's a small moment after Daddy Masami mistakenly thinks her red pedicure was an injury. A sweet moment showing how much he actually worries for her, and it cements in her mind how she wasn't wrong in falling for this big burly cat.
あなたのことが好きです。
Number 1.
ゲームのストーリーと無縁でいるためにも彼らとは関わりたくないのだが。
Topping the list off with some villainy, our final entry is Yumiella from Villainess level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. Anime names nowadays, am I right? What better way to end it all than with the strongest entry on this list?
適当に力を加減してブラックホール。
A villainess against her own accord, Yumiella just wants to live a life of relative peace and quiet. Sadly for her, she's prone to a severe case of overpoweredness. All her circumstances eventually lead to one of the funniest and cutest moments in the series, the Yumiella punch. It encapsulates everything bright about this dark magician, highlighting perfectly her cute, airheaded self. And that is all for today's cool and cute collection. Did any of these moments catch your eye? Well, I hope we did, at least. So do like and share this video if we did. It would really mean a lot. As always, subscribe if you want to see more, and never be shy to join us in the comments down below. We don't bite. See you next time.